Remember when I told you that December was supposed to be a quiet reading month for me? I was supposed to just take it easy and not read as much. Well, things have changed. I mean, I'm not reading like a whole lot. I am exaggerating a little bit, but I am reading a lot more than I had planned. So, there's that. All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark, and I hope everyone is having a great week. The weekend is almost here. All right, so relax, just get through one more day of work and get to chill. All right, so December is going a lot better than I thought. I mean, the whole plan was to relax, take it easy, and not get into anything crazy, but things change. I love books, and I can never say no to reading more. So let's go over what I have read and what I finished. Only one book finished so far this month, but I have like 3 more that I will be finished within like the next couple of days to a week. So first one is I'm still going through Dungeon Crawler Carl. And oh man, this is, like I said in the last video, this is such a fun getaway read. It is just getting more and more chaotic the more it goes on. If you are a gamer, I am telling you, you will fall in love with this book right away. I don't know if I'll be able to catch up with Josh from Already Overbooked and JR Carl and go live with them. I think they said at the end of January, the beginning of February. Not sure. I'm hoping that I can because this is such a fun book and I would love to just go live with them and kick it and talk about this book because it is so fun. I'm having a blast with it. All right, the next one on the list is Shattered Kingdom, which I should have been done this last week, but I'm going through a few different reads. But this one is going to be done tonight. I plan on finishing this one right away. It is still a great book. I'm loving it. They are still trying to find who hired the assassin to kill the queen, and everyone has different stories that are just, they seem odd. Something's fishy about everyone's story, and everyone kind of not met with the assassin, but they have something to do with the assassin. And like I just said, everyone's story is different, but everyone's story seems very, very odd. So it's written very well, and I'm trying to figure out who it could be, but the author is doing a great job with keeping that hidden. So I applaud him for that, because usually, I'd be able to pick it up and pinpoint like, all right, this person did it, but it is done very, very well. If you haven't already, I'm already going to recommend this book, Shattered Kingdom by R.M. Irvine. Great read. I also started a book that I came across a while back on X. The author had followed me a few months ago, and I followed her back, and she was promoting her book a lot. So I went on her Goodreads page, read the synopsis, and it sounded very, very intriguing. Now, this is out of my norm. I don't read books like this. I guess you can consider it a romance book, but there's no spice in it at all. It's basically a second chance love story. the author is talking about herself. This is the author's life. So it is a 25-year-old love story. The author got a second chance at making things right with the person she fell in love with when she was younger, in her 20s. And now she's having the ability to, like I said, make things right and reconnect with her ex-husband. So it's going very well. Sherry Fraser's A Letter. Like I said, this is out of my norm. I don't read books like this, but something was telling me to, reach out, branch off, and read something that you normally don't read. I read 2 romance books at the beginning of the year. My wife had asked me, and I know I've told this story a few times. My wife had asked me to read a romance book, and I said no. That's one genre that I know I just won't like. She said, I will give you a book that has a great story to it. It'll have the spice in it, but the story will be good. I'm like, all right, give me one. I forget the author's name now. The author is A.L. Oh, man. A.L. something? I forget. I'll put it in the description below, so I'll go check it out and make sure I put the author's name. Anyway, I read that book in 2 days. 2 days. A romance book that I never thought I would get into. I never thought about getting into romance. And I read that book in 2 days. It's a 5-book series. The second book I read in like a week. That's just because I was busy. If I wasn't busy, it would have been done within like a day or two as the first one. But yeah, so branching out to this one and reading this so far, gonna be halfway through it pretty soon. It is so authentic and beautifully written. I can't get enough of this. I absolutely love the way this author is telling her story. It's amazing. It truly is amazing. I'm already, like I said, with Shattered Kingdom, I'm already recommending this book. Go out of your norm, branch out, read a genre that you don't normally read. Why not? Give it a chance. You might like it. I'm not saying that if you try romance that you're gonna just love it and dive into romance all the time, but every once in a while you might be like, what, let me pick up a romance book. You never know, you might like it. And after reading my wife's suggestions, she was going crazy and she was like, all right, you're going to go to the next one? I'm like, I will. Just give me a little bit, but I plan on getting back to it, eventually, but, anyway. Branch out, okay? You might like a different genre that you don't normally read. And I know that every genre, as you all know, they all have sub-genres to them. Okay, so with fantasy or horror or thrillers, there's romance in those books, but it's not the main focus of the story. Try and read an actual romance book. Like I said, you might like it. All right, the one book that I got done, I don't have a physical copy of it because it's not out yet. Whew. I will have the image up here, I promise. Is the second book in the Dark Bloom series by Molly McCabe, Without a Whisper. Oh man, That book is so good. It was written so well. She told this story beautifully. Oh man, I'm telling you, if you haven't read the first one, Dark Bloom, please read it. This is a very, very talented author. And I promise you that you will fall in love with this book. I'm telling you, it is amazing. And with this second one, and it's a duology, so this is it. She took off this glove. She took off this glove, and she went in on this book. What happens in this book, I really wish that I can talk about it. I wanted to spoil it for everyone, but I can't. I'm not like that. I mean, I know I just can put on in the description that it's a spoiler alert, so be prepared. But I don't want to. I want you all to embrace it, read it, love it, and just take it all in, because it is a wild ride. Josh, Rowdy, Chris, you know what I'm talking about. All right. It is insane what happens in this book. There was a point in this book that after I got done reading it, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm sitting here reading it in this very chair. I read what happened. I was like that for a good 10, 15 minutes. Okay. Now I know what you're saying. Really? You exaggerated that much. You took it to that level. You don't understand. You don't understand. Okay. Josh from Already Overbooked, Rowdy Player One, Chris from Bearded Book Beast. You know what I'm talking about. My chest is going right now just thinking about the book. I love it. I love it. I highly recommend Dark Bloom and Without a Whisper when it comes out next year, I believe in February. So be prepared for this book. Be prepared. Be prepared. All right. That's all I got to say. Let me know what you all are reading. I hope you guys are reading a lot of great books this month. Like I said, I might have been exaggerating a little bit. I know this isn't nothing to a lot of people. But yeah, I'm going through quite a few books. I'll be done Dungeon Crawler Carl soon. Shattered Kingdom tonight. Sherry Fraser's A Letter within the next day or two. So yeah, and then I plan on reading some more books. You know, I was going to stop after this and just take the rest of the month off. But you know what? I love reading and I can't stop. That's all I want to do. So you know what? I'm going to continue and read some more books. All right. That is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. I'm not sure where everyone else is in the world. Into the next one. Take it easy.